What are your thoughts on Donald Trump?
Heil Trump!
Oh yeah, so you're voting for Donald Trump?
Heil Trump!
Okay,
Trump über alles!
Okay. So why do you like Trump?
Because he is our great leader. He will register all the Muslims and make us a safe, happy white community again.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. What if I said I was a Muslim?
Heil Trump!
All right. Well, it's a free country.
He is great and powerful leader. He
All right.
take us to great victory against enemies.
I really hope they're trolling, but okay. Register all Muslims out of the country. You think that's fair?
Nothing's fair in this world.
That's true, but I mean, I'm a Muslim, so what if I said I'm going to register all people with long hair and black people out of the country? How would you feel?
That's like half the working class, probably.
Right? You can't do it. It's impossible.
Yeah, but it'll be fun to watch him try, I guess.
So what are your thoughts on Donald Trump, guys?
I really don't like Donald Trump because he sucked dick. My name is Queens native. I'm from Queens. And I really don't like Donald Trump because he wants to build a wall for Mexicans not to be able to come in to America. But when Mexicans are helping the economy work forward, Mexicans are doing their best. Therefore, if you vote for Donald, you're not my friend. I don't like you.
A lot of people say that he actually might win the presidency, though, and how do you feel about
Be an
that?
absolute joke.
We might move to Britain. Would you guys accept us?
Yay!
I don't think he's like serious about any of the things that he talks about. Like I feel like he flip-flops.
What's your thoughts on Donald Trump? Okay, babes for Bernie. I guess that's the answer right there.
I think that Donald Trump is an extremely dangerous individual. Everything he says screams fascism to me, and it's kind of dampened my faith in the American population. Just the fact that he has so much support. It's
What if he does win the presidency? What are you guys gonna do? Are you gonna move to Canada?
anywhere, Denmark. I don't care.
What are your thoughts about Donald?
Honestly, at this point, I am not surprised of a celebrity like Donald Trump because he is a celebrity. He's not fit to be a president, in my opinion. Gets nominated. It's really marketed, in my opinion. Well marketed, I'll give that to him, but he's not fit for presidency. I have no doubt in my mind that we're going to have Donald Trump as a president. So.
Really? So you feel it might happen?
Oh, do you feel it might happen?
And that's why we're here.
He's a terrible guy. Like, he has like at least, I don't know, 2 points that may be true, but everything else I think is hypocritical.
What about you?
I just don't want somebody running our country who's like bankrupted his own business so many times already. So
We're gonna go to Japan, so it's all good.
Oh, so you guys are ready to move out of the country?
I'm going to Canada.
You're going
Going to Canada?
I already
Why Canada?
Because I already planned it like before anything happened.
Let's
so.
go to Israel.
It worked out. It worked out.
I wish I could do it. I need to like morph it into something weird, but
Well, you see, a lot of people are afraid that he might win the presidency, so that's what...
I think there's a very good shot he will win the presidency. And the reason why there's a good shot of him winning it is because a lot of people are pissed off and angry. They're angry about what you call political correctness. And that's just one little thing. They're also angry at the economy. They see a very successful businessman, you know, he's a businessman who's not always been successful, but overall he's been successful. So they figure, let's not go with a politician, let's go with something new and different.
I think he's a moron.
Okay.
Absolute idiot. He is preying on the uneducated, lower class of the U.S., and he's absolutely scary. I can't believe that anybody would even consider voting for him. If they elect him, I would consider moving out of the country.
So who are you voting for?
I'm voting for Bernie Sanders.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, he's awesome. I like Bernie Sanders. I'm voting for Donald Trump.
Shut the fuck up.
What do you think about Donald Trump?
I think he's a moron. Without a doubt, a moron.
I just think he's so obviously the worst candidate. Like, it's a joke to even consider voting for him.
I think the only thing he has going for him is he goes after the fear of the American people. And I think if you're not smart enough to notice that he's going after you like that, it's like smart advertising. Like, he's advertising for a specific group of people, and he's getting that group.
If you have a message for Donald Trump, what would it be?
Oh, I don't know.
Fuck you, Donald Trump.
Can't stand him. He's an idiot, a blowhard, a stupid man, and
Terrified. The man scares me.
I think, unfortunately, I think he will win the Republican primary here in New York, which is going to be embarrassing.
And when that happens, what are you guys going to do?
What are we going to do? I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, which is working for this guy.
Yeah.
Volunteer for Bernie Sanders, because I think he's the one who can beat him.
be increasingly loud on social media and to our
Yeah.
friends and to strangers if that's what it comes to.
Yeah, really.
Muslim ban and and the labeling and registration process. What do you guys think about that?
No, I support none of that.
None of
yeah.
it. It's terrible.
No, was never a fan, and I'm less of a fan every day.
How do you feel about him talking about building a wall between Mexico and America, and also labeling and registering all Muslims and banning any other Muslims from entering the country?
It's absolutely ludicrous, and it makes the United States, it makes us look like idiots to the rest of the world. And the damage he's doing to our standing in the international arena is probably undoable at this point.
From all the interviews I had today, some of them are saying that he actually might win the presidency. How do you feel about that?
I think he may win the presidency. If he does, I don't know what the United States of America is going to do.
What do you feel about the fact that he might actually win the presidency? Some people are saying that.
I think that is probably a bad thing. But if that's what the majority of Americans that go out to vote really want, then I guess I live in a pretty demoralizing society. I'm not really looking forward to banning people from coming into the United States. I think that this country's made of a lot of diversity, and diversity creates competition, and competition is great for business. So the more the merrier as far as I'm concerned. I'd like to have a little more than just a homogenous society in the United States.
Ted Cruz is banging one of Donald Trump's interns.
Damn,
Yeah.
so Donald Trump is hooking him up.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on Donald Trump?
My husband is black, my father's Puerto Rican and looks Mexican, so no, absolutely not, because I feel like he's a racist bigot. I think it's kind of weird that he wants to deport all immigrants when 2 of his wives are not citizens, or they might be citizens now, but they weren't born here, so I think that that's kind of odd. There's no national people of America. Everyone, this is a melting pot. People are from all over the place, and I think that it's absurd. How can you kick out the people that founded this country? There's so many Muslim cops, Muslim nurses, Muslim teachers, you know what I'm saying? Their community too needs someone to big up their kids and teach them how to be functioning adults. Your wife came from somewhere. Why is it always that terrorism is associated with, being Muslim? How come, the white guy that bombed the school or that shot up the movie theater is not a terrorist? You know what I mean? I think he's lost in his conception of what reality is.
I don't think Donald Trump is cool at all. I believe he's a racist. I believe he's gonna make a mess out of the United States. I believe that he's like a cartoon character. I'm an American, I'm Puerto Rican, but I was born and raised in the United States. When have you ever saw a president that does not salute the flag? That doesn't salute the flag, that's stupidity.
Yeah.
My mother raised me. My mother didn't teach me about color. She never told me this is a Jewish man, this is a black. My mother never said that. He talks about Jews, he talks about Muslims.
How do you feel about that? Trying to register them and label them and ban them from the country?
Don't ban them, because this is the land of freedom.
Yeah.
Okay? Just watch who you're putting in here.
Yeah.
Okay? Because not everybody is bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay? Not everybody's a tourist. I think that in every culture, we have what's known as rotten apples.
Some people are saying that he might win the presidency, so how do you feel about that?
He's not gonna win anything. He's not gonna be president. Let me tell you something. About one thing about the people in the United States. They are not stupid.